Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Oh yeah, though, man.
But let me give you a rundown, like what I'm saying though, because I see a lot of these dudes be on here, man. A lot of these dudes, you know, I don't know, some dude that be saying they was in the pins and they was this and that. I ain't seen them. You know what I'm saying? And on guard, you know what I'm saying? It's homies that be on here, you know, that know, you know. If my name come up, they know it, you know, and they ain't gonna speak no smut on my name, cause they can't. And I ain't gonna speak it on their name. You see what I'm saying? Even if I can. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm out here. You know, but when you walk up in the penitentiary, the first thing that people asking you is where you from. You see what I'm saying? Who you run with, you know. And they looking at your tattoos to see if you got any gang tattoos on you, you know. And but 9 times if you from the South or whatever, you in a dirty South car, or you with the Georgia on board, or the Miami crew. You see what I'm saying? But when you in the West Coast, East Coast, when you fall out, all the South bases be coming together. You know, and truth be told out for real, like I say, I don't know nothing about what dude talking about how you gonna be tested. I ain't get tested. And ain't nobody I seen come in behind me or that get tested. Not no black. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But, you know, dudes in your own car try you. That's automatic. If you show any signs of weakness or softness, you know you're gonna get tried. You're gonna get tried in the world. So that's automatic in the penitentiary. You know. And when I went in the penitentiary, it wasn't too many of us from Baton Rouge in there. You know, and the cover they did had it, they were spread it out, you know, or the ones they was in mediums, you know, no, wasn't none in the pens like that. Wasn't but 5 penitentiaries. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming in, you know, it's dudes that I know that's from Sweetport, that's from California, from Texas, from New Orleans, from around spots that I was in the state with, you know, in Texas, you know, in the juvenile in California, juvenile here in the state here. So it's a few people that I already knew, but they already knew about me in them systems. You see what I'm saying? And how I was on the street. So automatically they looking at, you know, giving me the rundown on, yeah, this is how this Fed shit go, whoop, 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 this and that, yeah. So what's up? Well, okay, well, I need me a knife then. You feel me? And that was done.
So,
You feel me?
So I know you mentioned Texas a few times, and you mentioned Beaumont, bloody Beaumont. Something you had said about that. Like, was that the only prison you went to in Texas?
No, see, Beaumont USP is the only federal penitentiary in Texas.
Okay, okay.
The federal pen, they got a lot of more lows and mediums, but I was in Texas State too, also. You know what I'm saying? But I was in Bloody Beaumont, you know what I mean? And what they call Bloody Beaumont, you know, but I was in there, you know, the Bloody Pollock, you know what I mean? At Atlantis, Lewisburg, all the federal penitentiaries, USPs, I was in them. You know, I've been to all of them. I ain't stayed to none of them long, but the control units, the lockdown units, is where I stayed over 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I act a fool in the people prison. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
I act a fool.
Yeah, and I'm talking about for real. That's why, you know, a dude you'll see a lot of penitentiary dudes responding about somebody saying something about me, you know, and it be dudes like you seen on your page, California, Mississippi, Texas, you know, speaking on my name because they know, you know, ain't no way. You know what I mean? I had state paper. I used to make with the state paperwork. I want to see what you was doing as a juvenile, you know, if you running your mouth too much. You see what I'm saying? So no, you know, so it's the federal system is totally different from the state. Yeah. You know, and it'll take you on a whirlwind. But you know, yeah, I was in them bloody ones.
Now this brought me to my next question. You just made me think of this, right? You say juvenile, right? And it was a clip that went viral a couple years ago. Charleston White did an interview addressing some guys in Philly. It's a young kid, had a song, he had a record, he was hot, he was popping. He was 14 years old, witnessed a murder. His mom made him go to the police station because I think it was his brother or cousin got killed, and he witnessed it at 14 years old. He had to go to the police and told them what he saw and stuff like that. The guy got older, started rapping, and they brought it back up. And Charleston was like, bro, this is a baby. Like at 14 years old, this is a baby. How would you know not to rat at 14 years old? This is what he's saying. Like, and you just hearing this, or I'm assuming you just hearing this, and I'm paraphrasing.
I think I didn't know nothing about the Charleston White situation.
He spoke on it. It was out, but he spoke on it.
Yeah, we had that conversation, a debate in the penitentiary about that same situation.
Y'all did? I didn't.
Yeah, if there's guys in prison.
Okay.
We look at the news and news read the newspaper. So and then I got partners from Philly recently just got out. So it was in the black mafia and all that. But me, my way of was looking at it, and pressure behind the walls. You feel me? You's a rat. Cause I did stuff at 12 years old. I ain't tell at 12. You know what I'm saying? I did, so, but each his own. Yeah. But what about if he was 18 and his mama made him go? Because it's a lot of them like that. What if he was 17? Ain't too much from a 14-year-old mind to a 17. Ain't too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a gap there now. But you got 2-3 years ago, 14 years old was 18 and 19.
If you're in the streets, though.
If you in the streets.
If you're in the streets.
Automatic. But even when you not, who's to say that if he witnessed his brother doing a murder?
No, his brother got killed.
Oh, his brother got killed.
His brother got killed.
And his mother.
And his mom made
his mom ain't had to make him go do that. Do you actually think that really was his mama really forcing him? That's his brother. That's his brother. He 14. He witnessed his brother. Yeah, he gonna tell it. So I can't just say, I just tell you, in the prison, I'm gonna tell you, hey, Lil was a rat. However you put it, he's still told. See, you could weigh it out clarified. But look at that though. Look at the man. Ain't too much different from 14 and 17, because I know 17 years old, same thing. 18, I know 25 years, same thing. And you know the difference.
I'm gonna say that though. I think, and I'm trying to put myself. I don't want to put myself in a situation, but at the same time, like me at 14 years old, and
you wasn't in the streets.
No, not at all.
You would have seen somebody kill your brother. You was gonna tell it.
Yes.
And your mama ain't had to make you do it.
You right.
This your big brother.
You right.
You feel? At 12 years old, I'm not really in the streets, but I catch a charge.
At 12.
At 12, 1979. You understand what I'm saying? When I make it home and explain what happened, and they hid me for a minute to the juveniles, then we went down to, with the juvenile detention people, police and the lawyer. But listen, when you know what they tell me?
What they tell you, OG?
Shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't answer no questions. You do not have to talk about nothing. But I didn't see my big brother get killed. But now once I come out of here at 14, it wouldn't have mattered if I'd have seen my big brother get killed. See, I was going to try to revenge that. I was going to revenge that. Automatically. I'm not finna tell now. You understand what I'm saying? Because at 14, nigga told on my dad and sent him to the penitentiary. Me and my man Buster gut him up. You understand me? Stabbed him up, old nigga. You feel me? So that's my mind at 14. But I can understand, I got cousins. I know that back then at 14, I got dudes that I be with that I know at 14, they probably would have told too. If they would have seen their big brother get killed. See, that's like I tell you, me and the dudes in the prison, where I say, oh, it's ratting, it's ratting. But it's still, though, if he would have been over here, it'd have been different. You see what I'm saying? So you can understand like a civilian. How you gonna tell me that if this old lady over here never been in trouble in their life, she witnessed that shooting and killing her, she gonna tell the police? I'm still gonna say, man, that old lady ratted on that boy. Boy, that's crazy. I ain't gonna say she ratted on him. I'm gonna say, boy, that old lady told it. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, you should have never did it in front of him. That's understandable, but she gonna tell you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think that the kid, I don't think he was in the streets.
If he wasn't in the street, but even if he was, though, understanding what I'm telling you, though.
Yeah.
Even if he was, though, he was 14. We don't know how his mind thinking. Then he sees somebody kill his brother.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna hold that against him right now in his life to change. You feel me?
And I think that's what happened. They was holding it against him.
No, I ain't gonna hold it, but I wouldn't be hanging with him and trying to kill nobody. I don't care if he's 33 now. Because if you told back then, On that excuse, you'll tell again. Because who gonna tell you now if you see me 33 years old kill somebody and your mama tell you, boy, you better not leave your kids out. Here's a whole bunch of dudes in prison because that happened. Don't you leave that girl that's had that baby. Boy, I'm sick. And they go up there and tell you about, yeah, man, I couldn't leave my kids like that, man. Man, my mama was sick, bro, you know. Woo. Yeah, then you got the other people like, yeah, he was right, but what about that dude he just told on? What about his family? You see what I'm saying? But back to the little kid that was 14 in Philly. Like I say, me and some gangsters out of Philly. You know, shout out Black. What's up, baby? You know, we sat down and we had this conversation. And his son was in a situation like that. Same situation. His little son right there in South Philly. You see what I'm saying? Was in the same type of situation. The only difference was his son was on the other end. You know. He wasn't right there. He down the street and see nigga gun his cousin down. You know, they grew up in the same house, this and that. And he told. So Black used to be like, hey man, the little told he's a rat. You know, it is what it is.